Okay, if we can come up with an acronym that helps us remember in the first quadrant, all trigonometric functions are positive. In the second quadrant, what's positive? Sine. In the third quadrant, tangent. In the fourth quadrant, cosine. If you can come up with something clever, then you will know, and remember, these are for positive, then you will know what's positive. So if something doesn't fit into what's positive, what does that mean? It's negative. And then just side note, when I talk about sine, I'm also talking about cosecant. When I talk about tangent, I'm also talking about, tangent, cotangent. Okay, I'm including the reciprocal function. I just like to talk about the main ones. Did your tutor give you one? Right. So that's one that a lot of people use.
So its reciprocal is going to be in the same volume?
Yes. Yeah. Reciprocal being the same. Now, if you don't like that one, make up your own. But make up something to help you remember that in first, well, hopefully we all know in first quadrant all of them are positive, but help you remember that it's students take calculus. If you are more like, I really need to understand, I don't want some silly acronym, like I want to understand it. If you're that person that wants to understand it, it has to do with X and Y. This line, above it, Y's are positive. Below it, Y's are negative. And which of these have to do with Y? Sine. So above it, sine is positive in 1 and 2. Below it, sine is negative in 3 and 4. Or if we think about x's, and we think about to the left, x is positive, but to the right, x is negative. And what has to do with x? Cosine. So anything to the right, cosine is going to be positive, top and bottom. Anything to the left, cosine is negative. And then the third thing is tangent, but tangent is always y over x, or cotangent is x over y, but they're still on top of each other. So for tangent to be positive, it has to be same sign. X and y have to be the same signs. So here, x and y are both positive. Here, x and y are both negative. So this is where tangent's positive. Where the other two quadrants, one is positive, one's negative. This one is positive, negative. This one up here is negative, positive. So tangent is negative in those two. So I'm just giving you two ways, a very mathematical way and a very just acronym memorize it way. That you should know where we have positives and negatives. Okay? Excellent question. Is there anything else that you're just like, I've messed this up so many times, please help? So we are going to, let me look at your homework, how much you did, and then we're going to